Well, welcome to my shop of shame. Doesn't everybody have an area of shame where, whether it be a garage or a basement or a shed or a spare room, a place where things just kind of go to die. They get dumped there, whether they're things that we use occasionally or things that we haven't really assigned a home or things we used to use, but we don't anymore, but we haven't decided to get rid of them. Maybe we don't even know how to get rid of them. I don't know. Like there's all kinds of excuses for these kind of places. Now, as I've mentioned in previous videos, the shop is where all my decluttered items come. Been gearing up for a yard sale. I do at least one a year. And so anyway, without further ado, I'll get into it. Let's show you what I've got. Well, I guess there's no time like the present to show you my shop of shame before I start decluttering. So this is my before. Not everything down here is garbage. Not everything here is for the yard sale. A lot of that is. Over there, I've got my spare tires. I've got stuff to go to the dump. I've got my new carrier for my snowblower when I go to take it to my triplex. I just got this washer and dryer a few months ago. Haven't put it in yet. Yeah. A little bit here, a little bit there. It's not usually this untidy either, but yeah. Got things out, didn't put them away. Some things are mine, some things are my son's. Lots of things for the yard sale. I got the two extra BBQs for my guest suites. I've got extra patio furniture for front porch and my guest suites. What else have I got? Yeah, some tools, some building supplies, you name it. At one time or another, I've had it down here. I even have a bathroom sink down there. Can't really see it too well. The pedestal parts there. And what else have I got? Some more stuff to go to the dump. Yep, a tarp. And then in the back here, I got my bike. I've got some more trim and building stuff, piece of fascia, extra boards. I got that glass tabletop that I showed you in another video. Same with this patio table base. Lanterns over there. Extra light fixtures. An extra fan. I kept meaning to put that up in my guest room. Yeah, I hadn't got around to it. And yeah, all kinds of neat little things in here, which I have not had a chance to sort out yet. And in that cabinet there, I have got some extra light fixtures and some extra trim. An extra dolly, shelves, drywall scraps. Wow, yeah. Now this stove is not hooked up all the way. I should probably take the thing off when I get it ready to sell. Maybe I should sell the stove separately because we took out the chimney above several years ago when I was getting the roof done. And okay, I will show you upstairs in my loft area. It's not so bad up there, but there's a lot more stuff up here. My tables, folding tables for my yard sale that I'm planning on having in the next month. A few pieces of furniture that I was saving for my log cabin that my brother and I have been talking about for years but never made. Trunk, tables, a few little extra accessories, some more little bistro chairs. Yeah, and then there's stuff in those cupboards there under the eaves, mostly like scraps of pipes or extra insulation. I've got a couple pieces of ceiling tiles there. Yeah, so not so bad up here. So when I talk about getting rid of 95% of my stuff, I would say at least 80% of it is right here, right now. Yeah, not all this stuff is mine. There's a few things that belong to my sons, And I'm going to try and get them to take them, you know, as soon as possible. So anyway, this is my before tour of my shop of shame. I have got to try and start making some order back here. I'm not even sure where to start, but I need to make some room for some stuff. And as I've mentioned in several of my previous videos, I am getting ready for a yard sale. So I've got all kinds of crap down here, as I've shown you before. Things that are, you know, I'm keeping, obviously, lots of things for the yard sale. Also some stuff that needs to go to the dump. And yeah, so I'm going to get at it. I think what I got to do first is take out some of the patio stuff. That'll free up a little bit of space, and then I can move around a little bit more clearly. Okay. All right. So I just put the patio area rug and the barbecue there. And look at all the space I got here. Woohoo! Like there. That's like a whole big section. Anyway, okay. Now I gotta figure out what chairs I want to put there and get a few more things out of the way. Okay, so I've got the bistro table and chairs there as well. I think that's all I'm going to put there for now. And I got all this space. Let me just show you. Here. Yeah, so much more space here. Yeah, so this table and the barbecue go to the other patio. And I think those chairs will go on the front deck. Although I was debating about putting them out right now because I have to redo the deck. Anyway. Okay, I think I'll move that table next. And then the bistro chairs that go with it are over there. And I'll have a little bit more space for me here. Okay, so I'm having a break. I'm sitting in this chair and got a nice open space here. I should probably take that little table there and put it upstairs. It's really come in handy for when I've been staging places. So there's that. However, okay, maybe I won't put it upstairs for now because I could use that during my yard sale, like cover it, like, I mean, I wouldn't sell it, but I could use it to put stuff on. Yes, I think that's what I should do because I'm going to need more tables. Because look at all the stuff I'm gathering over there for yard sale. Oh, okay. Yeah. So I'm just taking a breather here. It's a pretty hot day today. Nice and cool down in the shop so far, but I know as we get into summer, this place is going to get very hot too. So anyway, whew, I'm just taking a little breather here and then I'll get back at it. Well, I brought up the bistro table and a couple of the chairs. I actually have another one that's still good. I have one that's broken and needs to be repaired. And I did bring up my patio umbrella and the barbecue. Not sure if I'm going to use them here or not, but I was thinking about moving into this apartment here. So for at least a month or so, and then trying the other one for the summer. Just a little experiment. Yeah, so I'll go back to the shop and see what else I can do. So this little shelf here, I thought would go perfect up in my son's apartment. The stove doesn't work there. It's a 24-inch stove. It's probably from the 1970s because it's that gold harvest color. And I don't want to buy a new one right now. So anyway, it's got a microwave and a toaster oven and all kinds of other stuff like that. So I'm going to clean this up for him. And then I'll take it over there and along with his toaster oven. So I've kind of tidied up that area. Moved over the washer and the dryer. There's all my tires. That's all obviously to keep stuff. I've moved out these cabinets. I was saving those for my boyfriend. He never ended up taking them because his projects end up being like 10 years. So that's that. I'm just going to let them go. I did move all the cases of wine bottles, and I may end up letting them go too, because I've been keeping them for years. He's supposed to be making wine. Well, that was a 5-year project. It hasn't started yet. He says, oh, you know, he's close. You know, he might be able to do that soon. He's just trying to clean out his basement. Well, okay, whatever. Anyway, so here's a nice big open space here. I do have to bring something else in, and then I still have all this stuff to go through there, which is mostly dump stuff. And oh, maybe I'll take that to the recycling. So, okay. Anyway, I'll be back.